What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while, almost a month actually. Just adulting, work, that kind of thing, dealing with shit at work, dealing with some pretty hefty shit, and just being dad, husband, that kind of thing. But if there was any force in this world that could have pulled me out of this, it is Enslaved, the Norwegian black metal, progressive metal, Viking metal legends are back with another single, Solar Will. Now, this serves as a second single from the upcoming album, and probably gonna butcher it once again because my Norwegian is still not where it needs to be. Beef, or beef, something like that nature. Any Norwegians in the comments, please correct me for me if I just need to go play in traffic instead of trying to pronounce Norwegian words or Old Norse words. But yeah, Enslaved, they are one of those bands that truly helped me sort of really learn to appreciate the more progressive side of things. Admittedly, growing up, I never really got into like progressive metal very much. I mean, even like the more accessible ones, Dream Theater, stuff like that, I never really, between the Buried and Me, never really got into it. It's, you know, it wasn't until later in life when I guess I matured a little and I learned to appreciate different nuances of progressive metal. Now I finally learned to, basically come around to it and actually appreciate it for what it's worth. So from what I gather, this is going to be a concept album based on the Sun, pretty much. Guitarist Ivor Bjornsson actually did state there have been sun cults as long as Magic Man has been around. The sun is a nurturing and terrifying parent that can grant as well as obliterate life entirely. Such a classic and awe-inspiring object of our worship and myths requires classic and awesome riffs, Bonham-esque drum grooves, and blistering melodic flares celebrating its horrific glory. This is what that sounds like to me, Solar Will. Alright, so that's a pretty hefty description. Let's check this out. I am very excited to see what this one has in store for us right here. So this is Solar Will by Enslaved. Alright, kick it up. Alright, very black metal.
Sound of cosmic wisdom, sound of Mother Earth, the starlight at the center.
Whoa, those harmonies right there. That worked out amazingly.
Drowned in dreams of blood, pierced by merciless vanity. The starlight at the center, the illuminated eye.
Such an amazing vocal range on that man. That is such a beautiful harmonization of the vocal between the harsh and the cleans right there.
To the corners of the sound, the starlight at the center, the illuminated eye, reimagined by eternal will, remade through suffering. The starlight at the center, the illuminated eye.
Nice little instrumental section.
The soothing storm.
epic sort of grandiose style guitars there, and we get the shreddies now too. Always positive. That's a cool transition. All right. Video itself is amazing. Really eerie sounding guitar part. Just very... Well, all right then. That was everything I would expect from an Enslaved song. Very much. To me, it had a very much a Heimdall meets Frost kind of vibe to it. Those two albums. Frost, without question, is probably my favorite Enslaved album. Definitely the first album of theirs I heard, and also, like I said, it was the very first. It's just my favorite, not based on the fact that, oh, I heard it first, that means it's my favorite. To me, it just really just drew me in the most, right? Not to say that albums like Heimdall, you know, which I also think this has some elements of, obviously with Heimdall being their most recent album. You know, it's kind of hard to really. It's just kind of like any Enslaved song, really. It's kind of hard to place it compare it to a lot of other songs within their discography, because they're an ever-evolving band. You know, they started out as a young, pissed-off black metal band, and then gradually, you know, and then they made the transition to the Viking metal that they really became so well known for, and then in more recent years, you know, mixing that progressive element to their extreme sound that they have. And to me, this was a phenomenal merging of that. With, you know, you had the harsh vocals and the clean vocals, you know, battling it out, or in a sense, but not really so much to a point that it became, how do I word this? Not so much to the point that it sounded like, okay, one of these has got to go. They worked out amazingly. Lyrics themselves were discernible. They were very, you know, he was articulate with his actual delivery, so you could actually understand for the most part a lot of it. Like, you know, like they said, it's a song about, you know, the whole album's going to be a concept album about the sun, and then, you know, the sun is mentioned so many different times within this. Now, as far as the concept itself, who knows what the concept is truly going to be about? I mean, some people speculated that is going to be about have some sort of story about a Norse deity, which I think would be pretty cool, or it's just going to be more of just a album about the sun, which again, I think that's pretty cool, because you know what, you know Ivor Bjornsson said in the actual, you know, talking about it, just this amazing destructive force that can just as easily take as it can give. You know, it's the ultimate parent of, you know, everything. Music video was definitely, I don't want to say trippy, but it was an interesting video. You know, shots of the band. I always love to see the band doing their thing in the video, and then just overall shots of the sun, the effects that the sun has, what it can do, that kind of thing, what benefits from the sun, stuff like that, right? So it was really nifty little video to go, you know, for lack of a better term. Yeah, overall, I am very pleased with this. Last I think, trying to remember when we last got some new Enslaved. When did Heimdall come out? Hmm. I'll tag it around here somewhere like that. It's been a while, but it's been a while since Heimdall came out. So I feel like we were due for some new Enslaved, but hey, they're the artists, we are the consumers, and it is our job simply to just shut up and listen. And whenever they decide to put out shit that we listen to it, then we patiently wait longer. As long as they don't, as long as they don't pull a tool on us and make us wait fucking 17 years or something. Yeah. So I'm pretty pleased with this. That's all I'm gonna say. Meath out everywhere October 30th. That is the confirmed date for the upcoming album. So gonna go ahead and wrap this up now. You know the drill, everyone. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, if you just want to drop a comment or anything like that, or if you disagree with what I'm saying, if you agree, if you have any other thoughts on this song or the upcoming album, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, do all that shit. And until the next video, peace.